Greetings from James Wright Cars, and today's video is about this 2016 on a 16 Land Rover Range Rover TDV6 Autobiography. This is a one owner from new car. It has a full Land Rover main dealer service history up to date. It's in this lovely Curcura stone with a contrast Santorini black roof, and this summer it had a brand new set of 22-inch turbine alloy wheels fitted. A quick swipe of your foot underneath the bumper there will make the whole thing open up. It has one of those gesture tailgates, and moving that parcel shelf out there, you can see the area of the boot here is beautifully clean, and there's an unused space-saving spare wheel there. Dropping that down there, there's controls there for the rear seats, and if I press that, you can see they'll motor forward. There they go. In fact, the front seat's now moving forward to accommodate the rear seat there as well. Paintwork around the car is absolutely beautiful. We reckon it's all original. There's all sorts of chrome accents around door handles, and it has the side steps, and it's on these lovely 22-inch alloy wheels, as I've mentioned already. The rear seat passenger can move the rear seats forward and backwards as well, as long as the car's not in motion. There are soft closed doors, so when you just shut it, it'll pull the door handles in. And also, looking internally, we can see we have controls here for the rear passengers to operate and recline their seats. Autobiography is emblazoned and stitched into the rear headrest in the middle there, and pulling it down reveals cup holders and a trinket tray. The rear seat passengers have their own heating systems and also ventilated and heated rear seats. There's also dual 12-volt outputs there for each passenger, and you can adjust the ambient temperature. Carpet sets are absolutely beautiful, and these are these great big thick pile over carpets, but if I pull them back underneath, they're like brand new as well. This is a lovely edged carpeting here. It's really thick pile and lovely. There's an electric blind which covers the glass panoramic glass sunroof, and there's also this headlining as an extra. It's like they call it leather. It's like an Alcantara finish, but it really is very sumptuous and expensive looking. And this is typical of one of the wheels on the car. They're all completely unmarked. They've never been battered. They were fitted in the summer of 2019. The car can be locked. Instead of using the button on the key there, just by pressing the door handle here, it'll fold its door mirrors in, which incidentally are photochromatic and also have blind spot monitors. Put your hand in the handle and the door will just automatically open. But whilst I shut the door there, you can see it has soft closed doors there again. Opening up on the side, you'll see we have memory controls for the seats, mirrors that fold electrically into the body, and you can also drop the whole body down to the lower level there to enable getting in and out more easily. These light up at night. Also the car's mood lighting, which lights up under there, and we have all the electric seat controls here, and of course the edges of the seats aren't all battered because the car has only done 30,000 miles. We've got this lovely half-wood steering wheel. There's your 30,000 miles, 150 from new. We have a heated steering wheel, we have radar guided cruise control, which makes sure you remain a good distance behind the car in front so you don't hit it. Paddle shifts to the automatic gearbox, voice command, which is very handy I find for making phone calls. And it also has an electric column, electric steering column, which goes in and out and up and down, and that is also linked to those memory seats. We have a TFT dashboard there, so it's not they're not real clocks, and if I rev it, this is all sort of like a TFT finish, and if I go into menu, you can see the whole lot changes. Putting the car into reverse will reveal a reverse camera. If I go back into park and press the home screen, we'll get various different choices that we can go into the main camera screens, and you can see there's an all-round sky view of the car there, or you can change the view that you see. That's a non-aerial view, but it does give you cameras in the door mirrors, so if I open the door, you can see it moving there. So the cameras in the door mirrors in the front and the rear. Returning to the home menu, you can skip through the various different pages. There's the time climate as well, and also on one of the keys here you've got this clip, so you can press it before you go out in the morning and it'll defrost the car and warm it all up inside for you, which is rather nice. Ambient lighting, that's another nice trick it does. You can choose the different colours and the intensity of it. And if I go back to the home screen there and go into the audio stuff, you can see we've got FM, we've got DAB, My Music, and you can Bluetooth music into the car. You can also go onto television. Now this is a neat trick, because if whilst it's tuned into TV, which it is there, and you can then press 1/2, which is the dual view, and if I go into navigation and put the car into drive, so if I go into navigation, and then in dual view, you can see if the camera goes to the left and then over to the right, you can see the driver's looking at the sat-nav and the passenger is looking at the television. There's also a set of headphones so the driver can not hear the television, but the passenger can listen to it in privacy. There's also telephone functions, and because it's autobiography, if I go back to the audio stuff and go into DAB, The quality of this sound system is just astonishing. Let's see what it's like. I think we're on Radio 4 Extra there, which isn't exactly ideal for music. So go to Radio 2.
BBC News at 2 o'clock. This is Nikki Cardwell.
So the quality of that is absolutely amazing. Beyond that, if we press this button here, we've got the seat functions. You can choose between rear seats and front seats, and also on the front seats you've got massage functions, which is rather nice. I'm going to turn the engine off and we'll go through one or two other bits of details. We have both of the remotes in perfectly good condition. We have those headphones in that nice little purse there, and then they are the proper original Range Rover headphones, so you can listen to the sound system or the television in privacy if you wish. And beyond that, we have the HPI report showing the credible HPI checked and clear. It shows us no former keepers, so it's still only registered as one owner from new car. In terms of additional extras, it has the side steps, the privacy glass, those Atlas side vents, graphics, the contrast roof, which is Santorini black, as against the Kukura stone body, and also this leather headlining. It also has those wheels on it as well, which are not a standard item because we fitted them, and I've used this car myself. It has an MOT through till April 2020, so it won't be leaving us with that. It'll leave us with a 12-month MOT. Remind us and make sure we get it done for you. And there's, of course, that full Land Rover main dealer service history. It's due a service now. It was last service at 19,000. It's now just turned 30, so we're going to service it using genuine parts. So it'll come to you fully up to date service. Beyond that, we have the registration document here, and it shows it was owned by a lease company. I bought it directly off them. It had been in the hands of a private individual, a retired gentleman, I understand. It's described as a Range Rover Autobiography TDV6 automatic. It's 2993cc. It's 182 grams per kilometre. So that'll cost you currently £250 a year. Beyond that, we have the handbook pack. Let's go and see what it looks like on the road to drive. It goes without saying I will have missed quite a number of goodies and features that this car has, such as the fact it's got airbags everywhere and even one in the bonnet to absorb impact from pedestrians, and it has double glazing and also main beam assist, so it puts the main beam on at night. But it really is, this is the Autobiography, it's just top of the range. It's the most lush, most beautiful car to drive. It's not massively fast, but it certainly is well quick enough. That 3-litre diesel unit produces quite a good return as well in terms of economy. It's doing around about 40 miles to the gallon on a run, which is fantastic for something of this size because there's no chassis and it's all aluminium. They're these ultra lightweight constructions that are glued and riveted together. But it does handle it. You can throw it through the bends and it's quite like a small car to drive, although it's actually enormous. Let's go and have a little quick look at the engine. And that's it, that's that 3-litre TDV6 diesel engine mated to that 8-speed automatic gearbox. Now you can get me on this telephone number running across the bottom of the screen here. We're also on Facebook and Instagram at James Wright Cars. Do come down, see it and drive it. We can take a part exchange. We can also get you finance, so don't hesitate to ask. All that remains me to do now is thank you very much for watching.